Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our little channel. All right, my friends. Today's readings are going to be our horoscopes for September. My apologies that they are a few days late, but you guys have been keeping me busy and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much to everyone who has booked a personal reading with me. It's been my pleasure to be able to do that and to do that for you, and not just that, but to get to know you in that way. If you have not booked a personal reading with me, but you are interested in finding out more, visit this link. I'm putting it up on the screen right now. And please keep in mind, friends, this link to my shop is the only way to book a personal reading with me. I will never approach you in the comments on any social media app or any platform. This is the only way that you can book with me. It's the only way to submit payment is through my site. Yeah, and I just can't say it enough. There are so many scammers out there, so don't get got, my friends. All right. So if you've been rolling with me for a minute, then you're very familiar with our horoscopes. So for today, for this month's horoscopes, I'm kind of changing it up just a little bit. These horoscopes, as always, the first part of the reading is going to cover general messages. So whatever comes through, comes through. We're going to be looking into the energy of September, what you can expect in September, and also advice. And then second part of your reading will be the love reading. The only difference is this time I will be opening the love portion up with a collective reading. So it'll be a little love reading for whoever is listening. And then we'll move into the singles love portion, and then for those of you that are connected. So I figured I want to cover more people in the love department. I know a lot of you guys love. A lot of you guys really like the love readings. So, all right, my friends. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Hello, my Gemini friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Friends, we have so much to go over today. As always, the first part of your reading is going to be general messages. We're going to look into the energy of September, what you can expect in September. We'll be asking for some advice, and then we'll move into the second portion of your reading, which of course is the love reading. We'll be starting off with a collective reading for all the Gemmies out there that are listening, and then we'll be moving into a singles portion, and then a portion for those of you that are connected, already dealing with someone, if you will. All right, my friends, let's jump right in. And as always, let's start with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Geminis. For the month of September, Spirit, what can my Geminis expect? What's the general energy in the month of September, please? What can my Geminis expect? General energy, please, of the month of September for my Geminis. Messages for their highest good, Spirit. 3 cards, please. General messages, please, for Geminis. What's the energy in September? All right, my Geminis. We have the Strength card, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So some of you could have something come up, a spark of passion, a passionate new beginning, if you will, but you're going to feel like you want to hold back. It feels like some of you might be very undecided. We have lots of fire energy coming through, especially Leo. Why the Strength card, Spirit? Why the Ace of Wands, please? So something here from the past. Maybe you miss someone. Maybe this is nostalgic memories. It feels like there's a lot of passion here. It feels like, I don't know, my Gemmies, some of you might be holding back because you're like, I'm actually finally starting to feel better. and I don't want to mess with that. I've put in work into my healing. Why the Two of Swords in reverse? So it feels like you're manifesting something, but I don't know why you're undecided about it. Why? What's this indecision? The Two of Swords, please. I don't know if some of you are like, wait a second, this isn't exactly what I had envisioned. Maybe you're working on manifesting something else and you're detaching. Very interesting energies here. Only you'll know, my Gemmies. I have a Gemini moon and my daughter's Gemini, so I get it. It's a little wishy-washy. I understand. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. As I'm speaking of Gemini energy, it's my freaking Sour Patch Kids. That's what I tell my kid. Look at bottom of the deck was Two of Cups in reverse. I split the deck to clarify, and then I got the Two of Cups upright. You can't even make this up. I'm going to leave these here because this is hilarious. Of course, to me, it's hilarious. I'm like, let me get my popcorn. But Gemmies, it feels like I'm actually going to pull these out, even though I was only going to do 3. We're going to put them here because it feels like you're undecided. If this is a person from your past returning, I feel like part of you is not really sure what to do. Maybe you've been manifesting this, but yeah, I don't know why you're choosing to disconnect. But it feels like something's been on your mind here, whatever it is. I feel like you're going to have this spark, an opportunity, and it's going to be up to you. This could have to do with a partnership. If it doesn't have to do with a partnership, romantic or platonic or otherwise, this could just be you aligning with what it is you truly want, with what your higher self wants versus what your human 3D self. I feel like you're struggling with being positive. Yeah, you're going to be really back and forth. I think that's definitely the gist of it. Whatever exciting opportunity you have here, if it is with a person, if it is even a hookup, like, I feel like this isn't with someone completely new. If it's a person, if it's a new project, some of you maybe are artists or you create something with your hands or your artistic abilities, your creativeness. It could be something that hits really, really close to home, like brings you back to your childhood, almost like the feeling where if you were an animator, you're working on a project that really reminds you of your love of your craft. So it could be different, but like I said, it feels like you're finally getting over something that was painful or some form of loss, some form of sadness, and you've worked hard to get here. So maybe that's the energy that's going to make you think twice if you really want to go for this. Feels like you're manifesting something here, but just because you're trying to call it in, it doesn't feel like you're ready to necessarily make a decision. And you might just put it off. I think you're going to be playing aloof, my little Gemmy friends, which is, air energy. This Two of Cups, though, it tells me if this is a person, if it's someone you're connected to or maybe in disconnect, it does feel like it's a strong bond or a strong connection, even if you are in separation or not seeing eye to eye. All right. So let's continue. Your reading's already rolling out a little bit differently. Let's look into what you can expect this month. So that's kind of the energy that's going to be heading your way, my Gemmies, in the month of September. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What can my Geminis expect? What can my Geminis expect in the month of September, please? What can they expect in the month of September? General messages for my Geminis, please. What can my Gemmies expect in the month of September? We have the Tower in reverse and the Chariot. Some of you guys could be moving. Don't have to. It kind of feels like this Tower in reverse. Maybe you're avoiding something. That Four of Cups was also avoiding. You guys are all emotionally shutting down. Guys, I say that, and then the Four of Cups comes out. Yeah, you're going to be shutting down. You're like, nope, not doing it. I'm finally feeling better. I'm finally healing. I'm not going there. I'm moving on. Next, moving on. You're like not interested in love, not interested in getting emotionally involved. Why the Tower in reverse, please? Why the Chariot? Yeah, you're going somewhere. You're either going somewhere or you're moving on. You're getting over something. Why the King of Cups in reverse? Someone here is emotionally unavailable. It's fun times. It's a good time, but it's like keeping emotions out of it, love out of it. Why the Six of Pentacles? So some of you, okay, so it kind of feels like you're being very cautious about what you're giving to a person or a situation. Because I feel like I early, as soon as I started shuffling earlier, it felt like you're like, I've put in work to get to where I'm at. Like, I don't want to regress. I don't want to go back. Now that I'm finally feeling better. And that's what I'm kind of getting. So this Tower could have already happened. And this is the aftermath of something really big that happened that led to you healing, or it's obvious that it feels like you're moving on and you're feeling better. Now, some of you could just be avoiding this because it feels like there's something here that is unstable, or stability. Like there's just something that's unstable here. Maybe it can't offer you the structure, the commitment that you need. And that's why you're avoiding it. Because I see you like making the effort to get yourself to a better place. And there's a sense of knowing that that's going to require you to actually take action. Like I said, some of you could actually be traveling or going somewhere. But it feels like there's definitely movement happening for you in September. With this King of Cups in reverse and this Three of Cups, again, it feels like this is a good time. This is maybe getting together, having some drinks, having some good talks. But at the same time, we're not emotionally engaging in that way. It's like love is out. This is fun. The Four of Cups, again, it's being very avoidant with feelings, or not trying to bring feelings into the situation. A lot of holding back as well. So if someone is kind of detached or ignoring, this could be you. It just feels like you're choosing not to really. You're down to have fun, but you're not really down to make any major moves or really do much, because I'm seeing lots of hermit energy, lots of just kind of keeping to yourself. A lot of I'll give to the situation. What I get out of it, that you're making sure that things are very reciprocated, very balanced. You're not over giving to anything that comes up. And if anything, I feel like you're choosing more so to kind of keep to yourself. You're being very cautious. I'm almost seeing like you don't want to fall into this devil energy. This devil is reversed, which means getting out of that. If that's something you felt you were in, something very restrictive, toxic, perhaps wasn't really good for you. You're just making sure not to really dabble in that. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo energy coming through. My Gemmy babies. All right. So let's pull some advice for the month of September for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my Gemini friends. Advice, please. Advice for my Geminis. Advice for my Gemini friends, please. I hope this isn't the second time I'm pulling advice for you. I lose track, guys, when I go in. If it is, just hang in there. I literally blanked out. Advice, please, for September. General messages for my Geminis. Wow, look at that. Ace of Wands. Y'all are going to have a spark of something. This Three of Wands in reverse, though, we'll see what this is. I don't know if you were kept waiting or if you were waiting for something. For some reason, this card doesn't even mean this, but this could sneak up on you. I'm almost feeling like you're so focused on looking the other way that you don't see this come up. With the trip and squirrel, you could have been focusing on the wrong thing or something else. Maybe you felt like you were kept waiting for a long time because you were focusing or trying to control something. Advice, please. Queen of Cups in reverse. So definitely emotions are like being taken out of the situation. For some of you, this could have to do with a second chance, and maybe you're not willing to give it. This relationship, this partnership. You might be too emotional and not sure if you want to give it a second chance. Why the Ace of Wands? Definitely sexual energy there. We have Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe it is some kind of offer. It's like I have been talking about sexual energy, but there's three here. The Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to work with you. Someone wants to, as funny as it sounds, someone wants to put work into it. But I don't necessarily, I feel like at the same time, it would be you. Like, I don't know if you feel like this just can't give you something, or boundaries haven't been respected or in place. And there's a feeling here of this isn't going to go anywhere. This isn't going to grow. So I think that's why you're torn. Even though you have the opportunity, you're like, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. Why the tripping squirrel? The situation could have had you tripping for a while. Maybe there's been space. That this Four of Swords, it feels like it's at a distance. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? This card kind of wanted to go reverse and upright. Maybe some of you have been struggling emotionally and mentally to stay hopeful in this situation. This is also telling me that your emotions sometimes get the best of you when it comes to this, perhaps. By the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I think some of you aren't going to want to give this a second chance. Like, you're not going to want to fight for this anymore. You don't want to defend this anymore. Maybe there's a lot that you feel that you don't know in this situation, but it feels like you're ready to move on. Whatever partnership this is, you probably have been dealing with it for a little bit. Like I said, it feels like there's a space and time factor here. Maybe it's something that had you really like, that was taking a lot of your energy, your focus, and you just had to take a break from it. Because it feels like you're emotionally withdrawn. Maybe trying to take care of your mental health as well. My Gemini friends. All right. You're going to have your thinking to do. What's best for you? What is best for you in this situation, my friends? Only you'll know. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. All right, Gemmies, let's head on into your love reading. First, we'll start with a collective love message for all the Geminis in the month of September, and then we'll move into singles, and then those of you that are connected. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Geminis, please, for the collective in the month of September, Spirit. My Geminis in love. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Messages for their highest good when it comes to their love life in September. Oh, too many. Look at that Two of Cups. I'm going to leave that out. We'll leave that too. Someone here is trying to move past conflict, petty behavior, arguments, perhaps. It's their wish. That's what they're wishing for. Someone here is wishing that you guys can get past things that were said, maybe promises that were given that hurt you or that hurt someone in the situation. Or maybe even someone here was holding back feelings, and that's what kind of led to some conflict. Maybe even didn't know how to express themselves. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Collective love reading, please. New beginning. Someone here wants a new start in this situation. They're very hopeful about this partnership, this relationship. I was picking up that a lot of you are connected to someone from the first part of your reading. Of course, it doesn't have to apply to love, but it just kind of felt like it. Someone here has a lot of regrets over what they said or how they acted or things that were said. Someone's still feeling regretful over that. Why the Nine of Cups? Why the Knight of Cups in reverse? Why the Nine of Swords in reverse? Why the Fool? All right. So a lot of you are ready to move on and get to a better place, whether that's with a person that you're already involved with or in a just complete different place. There's just a feeling here where, my Gemmies, you're absolutely ready for a fresh new beginning. You're ready to feel better. You're ready for this to get to a better place. For some of you, this might be on your own. For some of you, this might be with someone else. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Swords. A lot of you are questioning, what can you trust? Who and what do you believe? What are people's intentions? I feel like you're being very selective, and that alone keeps you in this Empress energy. This is someone who's not chasing shit. Like, you're not. You're sitting in your throne and you're attracting. This is someone who has a lot of abundance, a lot of fertility. There's a lot of sexual energy underlying in your reading. For some of you, now this is collective, but since I am getting lots of mother vibes and sexual energy, I have to mention it. Pregnancy, creating life of some sort. Now that obviously doesn't apply to everyone, but I have to throw it out there, my friends. Like I said, someone here is very hopeful over healing this situation, hopeful over, if this isn't someone who's currently in your life, having a new beginning with a soulmate, finding your person. Like I said, there's a lot of regrets here over things that happened in the past that didn't really lead to much other than conflict. Someone's really feeling that. There's a wish here. So the Lover's reversed. It's almost like, for those of you that already have someone in your energy, it feels like there's a block there. That whatever your block might be, it's like someone's wishing for that. Someone's may also be wishing to make a decision or to make the right decision. Because there's a sense that someone here might not even realize what's important or what they want or who they want. It depends on what it is you're dealing with. With that Seven of Swords at the bottom and the Lovers in reverse, it almost feels like someone here isn't in alignment with what's truly for them. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Death card in reverse, it's like not letting go of broken promises. You could have been given a lot of beautiful words that didn't lead to anything. Empty promises of proposals, invitations, changes, feelings. Maybe someone even held back, but there's someone here isn't letting that go. So again, if you're dealing with someone or if you're not, there's just energy that's coming up for you in September. You're not losing sleep over it though. Like I said, I feel like you're looking the other way. For those of you that do have an ex situation that's still kind of open-ended, depending on what it is you want and what your situation is, I feel like a lot of you are just continuing to look the other way and just look towards new beginnings. For others of you, it could be a new beginning with this person, only you'll know. But yeah, it's definitely not a bad energy to be in, my Gemini friends. You're sitting in your power. You're dealing with whatever emotions are coming up, but it's not stopping you from looking forward. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini. That's you, my Gemmies. Trying to fall into alignment. What is for you? Seeing through the illusions of things, not being blinded by, by sexual desires. All right, or past toxic like things that had you in their grasp. And as I say that, we have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Wow. Yeah. All right, big D energy and lying, cheating, stealing. So only you'll know if that means something to you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we get some love messages for my single Geminis, please? The single Geminis. Love messages for my single Geminis, please. Love messages for my single Geminis. Love messages for my single Geminis, please. All right, my single Geminis, a lot of you could be prioritizing work or just kind of This feels like someone who's like got their responsibilities, doing their thing, and maybe like a little detached. I don't think you guys are looking, if you're not in something serious already, which obviously this is the singles read. I don't know if you're necessarily looking for that. I feel like you're having your fun. I feel like a lot of you could be getting attention because of your work or what you do. Maybe you're out doing things where you're hanging out with coworkers or having to do work events. It just feels like you're in boss energy and I was going to almost say performing a role. Maybe some of you are. And it kind of keeps you aloof. But like I said, you're fun. Things are good. This Page of Cups, someone here has little feelings for you. Maybe that's you to someone. It feels like a crush. Why the Three of Cups in reverse for my singles? Yeah, this feels like work vibes, guys. This feels like you're going to be spending time with work people. Because I see you guys like dinner, drinks and stuff, but it's not like with your friends. It's not like throwing your head back and cackling at inappropriate things. It's like you got to discuss work. Why the Emperor, please? You're the boss. All right. So if you have a little crush on someone, it feels like it's mutual. So if you're feeling the little tingles when someone comes around, friends, that looks like it's mutual to me. Why the Four of Cups in reverse? You guys aren't talking. So if you're online stalking someone, it's mutual. Why the Sun in reverse? And why I feel like you don't feel seen by this person. Oh, these little feelings of a crush. If you do find yourself having a crush, they're really healing because it feels like there's been, some of you could have been lied to by a partner, or there's something here. Maybe even someone was hiding their feelings for you. It just feels like someone here is like hiding something, but that could be as innocent as hiding their feelings. If your partner did hurt you because you did catch them lying or something, that's coming through as you still healing from that or still carrying disappointment from that. But it feels like whatever crush this is, it's just like a nice little, like, it helps you get over something. It helps you heal something. It helps you feel better. I do feel there is like this does make you happy, but some of you could still be struggling mentally because, like I said, it feels like you got other stuff going on. All right, so nothing serious, my friends. Just you doing your thing and possibly having a little crush around you. Maybe this is even a little IG crush or a little internet crush, and it's a nice little mental vacation. If you know them and you guys are aware of each other, it's mutual because it feels like you're getting out of it what you're putting in, or it's like reciprocal. There could be an age difference here. Doesn't have to be, but we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, and Aries strongly. Aquarius as well. All right, my singles, that's what I have for you in the month of September. Hope that resonates. And let's move on to my connected Gemmies, my connected Gemini friends. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my single Gemmies. What about my Geminis that are connecting with someone? What about my connected Geminis? Those Gemmies that are already dealing with someone, please, Spirit. What can they expect in the month of September, please? My connected Geminis. My connected Geminis, please, Spirit. All right, it's almost like they didn't want to. Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so my Geminis, if you guys are connected to someone, it feels like something that isn't working here is going to continue to repeat itself. Someone's responsibilities are taking precedence here. Someone's role, it could be yours, it could be theirs. We did see that Emperor come through earlier. What is this about for my connected Geminis? There's a new beginning. You want a new beginning. Someone here, my connected Geminis. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why the King of Pentacles? So this person's position keeps them disconnected, or they're like ignoring something, or just, I feel like they're just very, listen, not that the King of Pentacles does have their head up their butt, but it kind of feels like this person does this sometimes, whether this is you or them, with their responsibilities. Like they have tunnel vision. This is my role. This is what I do. This is my job. I am the dad. I am the provider. I am the boss. I am the business owner. I am the manager. Whatever this is, I am the one that keeps things going. And they're kind of just stuck in that right now. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, but more than anything, I feel like someone who's very committed. Why the Fool, please? And why the King of Cups in reverse? So if this person has created space, again, as I say that, it's like whoever this is showing up as all the kings. Not all of them, but they're showing up. They're not in, it's like, yes, they're committed. Yes, they're doing their responsibilities, fulfilling their responsibilities. But at the same time, there's no emotion, there's no thought behind it. This person might just withdraw or create space. If that sounds familiar, hopefully during this time they are healing. It's like someone here needs a break and they emotionally and mentally disconnect. It just kind of feels like a coping mechanism. I don't know if there's real healing behind it. Hopefully there is. There is a new beginning that's coming up where there's no drama and tension and other people aren't involved. But it does feel like there's a realization and a new perspective as to this pattern that's been repeating with this person or repeating in this situation. Something here hasn't been working. And I feel like the feminine energy here has the creativity, or like, I feel like someone here has an idea or like is starting to view something differently and is going to try to change it. That Magician card, I was going to say the feminine's like trying to do something about it. There's also the World and the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. So someone here could have to walk away from something, close out a chapter in order for you guys to fall into alignment. Maybe this person is dealing with another situation, whether it's a third party situation, a person or a job or an obligation of some sort that keeps them in this loop. There's kind of like a realization here. I do see a big chapter closing. But in September, your person might be just kind of not emotional, not into emotions, not showing love, and just kind of doing their thing with work. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. They might present you with an offer, an invitation, feelings, perhaps telling you how they feel. And this will help both of you kind of get out of your heads, is what I'm seeing. So this person might just have to open up. Why is this King of Cups in reverse? It's like someone here, okay, so here's the thing. Someone here has a really hard time expressing love. When it comes to love, they've gone through so much hurt that they just jump to being defensive. It's like painful for them. I feel like someone here is carrying pain from the past, and this is how they cope. They kind of shut down and shut off. So whether this is you or them, my friends, this is kind of what I'm seeing in September. I feel like you're going to come to terms and have a realization to a pattern that's been repeating. Maybe this is even you presenting feelings to this person and saying, hey, I see you. I see what's going on here. I see our pattern. I want to have a new start with you. I don't want to hold anything against each other. I actually want you to acknowledge that X, Y, and Z is causing tension in this relationship, or we've had tension. However it is you talk to this person, it feels like someone here is ready to talk things out, even if they're the ones that have to do the romancing first, bring in the offer. And there's an acknowledgement here of someone's hurt. My friends, we have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries showing up. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries again. All right, my Gemmy friends, that is what I have for you for your September horoscope reading, friends. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. All right, friends, let's jump right in. Today we have a lot to cover. As always, the first part of your reading is going to be general messages. We'll be going over the energy of September, what you can expect in September, and then, of course, advice. And the second part of your reading will be your love reading. We'll be starting that off with a collective reading for all the Libras out there. And then we'll do a singles portion and then a portion for those of you that are connected. All right, my friends, let's jump right in. Let's use this deck for you today. And as always, let's start with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for our Libra friends. General messages, please, Spirit, for my Libra's highest good in the month of September. What's their energy going to be? What do they need to know about in September? What's the energy of September, Spirit? 3 cards, please. General messages for my Libra friends. 3 cards, please. Oh, we have the King of Wands. Okay. Hello there. We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Wands. All right, so lots of energy coming through. It feels like you're either dealing with someone or you're involved in a situation. I don't know. It feels like someone here is kind of lacking commitment. They're like, they just want to do things that they find pleasurable or exciting, following their passions, going after what they want. Very creative, very confident, but at the same time, it's like nothing's really kind of coming of it or growing. If this is a person you're dealing with, you're very attracted to them, and because of that, maybe your boundaries aren't really like in place. With a King of Wands. Someone here could be procrastinating as well. It's like if this is a person or if it's a situation, whatever this is, even if this is you, it feels like, yeah, there's passion and drive here, but at the same time, I don't know, they're lacking something. It could be they keep a distance from people, or they don't offer enough of something for it to be sustainable. If it's like a job or a new opportunity, it seems fun and exciting. And yes, there's potential and there's artistic expression involved. But at the same time, there isn't enough of something, or either that, if this is like a job that you're dealing with or something of that sort, maybe overall they're just kind of hitting a hard time. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So something here is definitely not enough to grow. If this is a person, maybe there was like more than 2 people involved. I'm just getting the vibes of being spread thin. So someone here could be like blocking off or just like procrastinating or putting something off. Maybe someone here is even like doing a whole lot of talking and not enough action. Maybe even like venting or like being negative in some way. Either way, though, whatever this energy is, it's causing a blockage. It's like slowing things down. So only you'll know what that is, my friends. If this just sounds like you in general and what you're going through, I kind of feel like you're still showing up in the world as being very confident, showing up for your responsibilities, taking action, taking the lead, taking charge whenever you need to. But at the same time, maybe you're not prioritizing yourself or like taking care of yourself. There's something here. Maybe you're like overworked, and in return, that kind of makes you feel a little like kind of negative in the situation. Maybe you find yourself venting or procrastinating. I just keep like someone here is like putting something off. Lots of talking, not enough action. What can my Libras expect, Spirit, in the month of September? Queen of Wands in reverse. So you have lots of fire energy in your reading. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe you have that in your chart. And as I say that, you get the Sun card, which is Leo. What can they expect? What can my Libras expect? Tower in reverse. Why the Queen of Wands in reverse? What can they expect? Why the Sun card? And why the Tower reverse, please? Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, even more fire energy. That's Aries. So it feels like, I feel like there's something here that kind of, I don't know if it hits on your confidence or you're just like over giving to something, spread thin. If this is work, like maybe your work responsibilities plus your home responsibilities kind of leave you in a place where you're not really taking care of yourself. And in return, I feel like it's kind of like a trickle effect or a domino effect that affects you in other areas. It feels like, I don't know if you're spending a lot of time like kind of daydreaming or thinking things over. Maybe you were confused in the past and you're like trying to come out of that. Whatever it is though, it might be affecting your mood, because if you are resonating with kind of cloudy thoughts or like can't really get a clear vision or a clear understanding, feels like it might be affecting your mood. Maybe you're just kind of tired of being in this energy, or you've been kept waiting, or I don't know what it could be. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye if there's other people involved, or you're not getting the necessary like attention or recognition. There's just something here that I feel is influenced from the outside. So it's not a bad month, my friends, by far. You have the Sun card right here, which makes everything better. So this is telling me that even though you might be triggered, you're still overall having a good time. That's what that's what this feels like with the Sun card. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're doing your own thing, you're working hard, you're getting by, you're in this very like, I feel like it's focused energy when it comes to your work and your finances and taking care of your responsibilities. The Tower in reverse, we have Scorpio energy and this Page of Pentacles. So it does feel like you will be work focused. It almost feels like that's what you need right now. With this Tower in reverse, you could also be like avoiding something of some sort. But with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're very open to learning new, I don't know if it's like taking on a new work project, getting to know someone better. It's like getting to know something better. I feel like you're going to be really open to that. All right, my friends, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and then tons of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius coming through. All right, that's what I have for you for this portion, my Libra friends. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. And what advice, please? What advice for my Libras? General messages, please. Advice, please, for my Libras. Advice for Libras in September, please. General messages. We have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. We have a Temperance card. I'm not going to take the rest of them. Seven of Pentacles in reverse kind of keeps wanting to come through, meaning like there might be a need to prioritize what you're spending on, you know, whether that's money, time, energy. Feels like you might be investing into something that isn't really giving you back in return. Maybe some of you are really into shopping or like looking a certain way. And this is kind of like energy of getting someone that might look one way, but the reality is another. So if that sounds like you, that's just coming through. Maybe just a reminder to keep yourself on track and in check when it comes to your spending. Some of you, it could be clothing or like, you know, investing in something for your looks. Or the Temperance, the Moon. Advice, please. So it feels like you guys have had to be patient in a situation. At least that's what's being asked of you. If you don't feel very patient, this is showing you being patient in September, because there's a lot that you don't know. Why the Page of Wands? With this World card, it feels like there's a cycle that's coming to an end for you. Why the Seven of Swords? Oh, look at that. It's like having a deep knowing. So if you don't trust something, like if this is someone around you, the Seven of Swords, it's like lying, cheating, stealing. I mean, it can be, but it's also, like I said, you're not really living in your truth, or you're trying to hide who you truly are or how you truly feel. It's like we're trying to hide a part of ourselves and go based off of appearance. We're trying to appear one way. And it feels like there's a wake-up call or a deep understanding, like there's something here when it comes to that. So only you'll know what that is, my Libras. With those Five of Swords in reverse underneath that Page of Wands, it's like maybe you are trying to have more fun. Maybe you're trying to let go of petty situations or arguments or things that were said when it came to other people, and you're just trying to have a good time. So Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm going to go back. I feel like some of you were kept waiting for something, and this feels like it's asking you to have patience. Maybe communication is cut off, or you haven't been able to express your truth, or you're not even sure what the truth is. There's something here about a lie and you knowing. So if this energy isn't you, it feels like it's someone around you and you kind of already know who they are. They seem really fun. They look good. It's like whatever this is, it looks one way, but it's something else. Maybe you're even thinking of things that this person has said, if this is someone else, and you're just having patience in the situation before you kind of figure out what the truth is. What's the Moon about? There are things here that you don't know yet, but I feel like when they come to light, there's going to be balance in the situation. Why the World card? So this situation is going to reach an ending, a breaking point. Yeah, you're going to know more. That's what they're saying. You're going to know more. You're going to have the opportunity. I feel like you've been manifesting this, thinking about it. Wow, I'm intrigued. If this is a secret, what kind of secret is this, my Libra friends? It feels like a cycle's coming to a close, friends. I'm not going to lie. It does seem stressful with that Ten of Swords. But it feels like also with the Ten of Swords, it's like something's done. There's no coming back. But I feel like there's a lot for you to learn. Going from the Moon card to this Page of Pentacles, there's definitely something here that's going to come to light for you. Patience, my Libras. All right. Yeah, this is you. Right now, you don't know everything. Okay, we have Pisces showing up, as well as the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Sagittarius again, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's jump to your love reading, my friends. Let's do a collective love reading for my Libras. Month of September, Spirit. Collective love reading. Messages about love for my Libras, please. Month of September, Spirit. Collective messages from my Libras. Their love life, please. Messages about love for the collective, September. All right, so a lot of you, I don't think you're going to be feeling too warm and fuzzy, my friends. If that doesn't sound like you, you know, I'm reading for a Libra here who doesn't really, like I said, it's almost like the truth hasn't been known, or they haven't been able to speak their truth. They meaning you. I don't think you're trusting a new start, or you're just not ready for a new beginning. There's like a lack of clarity here, but things are not bad. They're not bad, but there's an acknowledgement of they could be better. Part of you is maybe even disconnected from love, or just kind of like ignoring that. We have a Page of Wands. Someone here wants to have fun. This is like flirty energy. It was coming through in your reading a lot. You know, there's not necessarily commitment. This person could be younger than you. And as I say that, we have the Hierophant. So someone here is a lot more mature. And then there's a younger, funner, less committed energy, I should say. Why the Four of Cups in reverse, please? I feel like you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to anyone, and you're not really paying attention if anyone's paying attention to you. Does that make sense? You're just kind of doing your own thing. That Ace of Swords tells me you're very clear. You're like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that would be cool, but I'm good. Why the Fool in reverse? You're holding back. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse? You're holding back. Why the Page of Wands? Yeah, you're single. You're having fun. That's you. You're good. Why the Hierophant? Yeah, right now you're not trying to think of long-term commitments. You know, there's something very stable. There's tradition here. There's structure, and you're just detached from that. I feel like in September, a lot of you are just going to be having fun, flirting, being single, focusing on your work. Not really trying to open up or deeply communicate with anyone or anything. There's a realization here of, you know what, I'm good. I'm good exactly where I'm at right now. And of course, if that doesn't resonate with you, then your story is different. But that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. A Libra that ain't doing much and ain't going many places when it comes to new love in September. I feel like you already know this. There's been like a realization here, and you're fine with it. You're fine with it until further notice. We have lots of Taurus energy coming through. Leo and Aries, Cancer as well. All right, my collective. Let's see if your single and your connected reads are just like this general read. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What about my single Libras in the month of September? Love messages for my single Libras, please. 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 We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, so a lot of you could be recovering from something. It looks like someone here walked away from something or had to leave a situation. I feel like you guys are not in an emotionally like available place to be starting anything new. This feels like you're dealing with something, and it has you kind of blocked off. It's very difficult. You're still showing up for your responsibilities, or there's like mother energy coming through. We have the Ace of Wands. We'll see this passionate new beginning after some form of ending, or after having to make some changes, let something go. We'll see what this is. Why the Eight of Cups, please, for my single. Yeah, you guys walked away from something in order to have a new beginning. We have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. There could have been the masculine really let you down. I mean, depends on who you resonate with. There is a counterpart energy here. There's mother-father energy. Why the High Priestess in reverse? There's sadness when it comes to the masculine. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Very interesting. You're getting the same cards, but just differently. Why the Ace of Wands? Wow. Whatever this is, there's still like excitement and attraction here. I feel like there's a lot of attraction. And this is the single read, right? I have to check because it feels like there's other people coming through. The Libra energy that I'm reading, it's like someone had to leave something behind, a person, place, thing, maybe even way of thinking. Something had to go. It was okay, but it wasn't like the most emotionally fulfilling place to be. And yeah, I feel like someone had to leave something in order to start something new and take a leap of faith. There's sadness and regret here. If this is a masculine that you were dealing with, it feels like there are regrets and sadness there with this energy. This person's very much about their responsibilities. They could be like a business owner or, in charge of something, has responsibility over a family. Like, I don't know, it just feels like very committed, very stable energy that matches yours. If you even resonate with being this Queen of Pentacles, you could be either one of these people over here. Someone here is feeling very blocked off or like they can't trust themselves. They might feel like they can't trust themselves because of the attraction factor. I'm not sure if this is the same person because I'm seeing a King of Wands here who is not the same personality that this King of Pentacles is. Maybe there's sadness involved because this King of Wands cannot be the King of Pentacles that we want him to be. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. I just feel like maybe there's an energy here of someone who's really hot, super attractive, like, pheromones and vibes. like, but I don't necessarily know if their commitment is there. And because of that, I almost feel like you can't trust yourself because of this attraction. There's like a lot of sexual tension or a lot of sexual attraction here when it comes to this person. But I'm kind of feeling like there's more than just two people here, but only you'll know, my Libras. When it comes to this Queen of Pentacles, though, this person, it's like tradition. This is like literally like wifey situation. With this Hierophant and this Queen of Pentacles, it's like literally marriage, home, family, nurturer, mother energy. Not to sound like, stereotypically giving roles like that, but that's literally this energy. This Queen of Pentacles is very mother energy. Now, even if it's not mother, like an actual, like someone who's birthed children, it's like this is someone who's still like the heart of the home, or like makes things a home. If this is a business owner, there's someone who can take care of everyone and everything in a very grounded way, is very committed to their role, very much counterpart to this energy. So where this loose cannon comes from, only you'll know, my quote unquote single Libras. I'm kind of having a hard time believing that there isn't someone already in your energy. So again, if this doesn't resonate, then maybe there aren't any messages for you here. But yeah, this is very strongly for someone who is dealing with different energies, who kind of, like I said, it's almost like you're having a hard time trusting. Or trusting yourself, or there's something blocked here. Maybe you even have someone blocked. I mean, this person could be the same person, but this one doesn't commit as easily, and there's a heavy sense of commitment here between these two. Very much so. The Hierophant's also about institutions, so could very well be a corporation or a teacher, an educator of some sort. With this Page of Wands, though, again, we're getting this flirty, younger energy. Maybe there's even children involved now that we have the Six of Cups here with this Page of Wands. Maybe this is something very traditional that's going on here. All right. I do see that there are, like, even though there is this passionate new beginning, this sexual tension that comes up here for you, my Libras, I do feel like there's something from the past that you keep thinking about that you're like, oh, last time it was like this, X, Y, and Z, fill in the blank, But either way, it still feels like it's there. Ooh, I hope this makes sense. It's wild. The energy's wild, friends. All right, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, and Aries again. All right. Let's move on to the connected Libras. I feel like a lot of you are going to be sticking around to the connected portion as well. Very interesting read. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my Libras. What about my Libras that are connected to someone? My Libras already dealing with someone in their energy. My connected Libras. Love messages, please, for September for my connected Libras. One more shuffle. Love messages for my connected Libras, please. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. Okay. Seems like there's forward movement happening. The Judgment in reverse. Messages for my connected Libras, please. Messages for my connected Libras. There's a tough energy here. It feels like in the month of September, I don't know if there's going to be very much forward movement. Yes, there's a want for it, and there's a sense of balance and reciprocity. Maybe both people are saying that they want to move in the same direction. But at the same time, I see someone here might be having second thoughts, or where are the Six of Pentacles? So even though this is talking about reciprocity and we're both doing the same, or we're both giving the same amount of effort, wanting the same things, whatever this is, it does feel like this Queen of Pentacles might be giving more, or like doesn't have her boundaries in place. Why this Chariot, please? Why the Judgment in reverse? I did feel that even though there's forward movement that wants to happen, I'm not sure it's going to in September. There might be talks of a move you guys want to make, or things were looking like we're finally going to start moving on, but it kind of feels like things are going to be slowing down in September. I almost wanted to say November, so I don't know if this is something that's going to linger for a couple months, depending on what it is. But it feels like with this Judgment in reverse, someone here is ignoring something. It's almost like ignoring the big problem, the big issue, the big thing that needs to be addressed. I kind of already feel like you know what that is, my Libra friends. With this High Priestess in reverse, it feels like we're not really talking about it. It might even feel like we're holding a secret or not really wanting to address something yet, but deep down you know what it is. There's been a situation here that disappointed you. Maybe there was even heartbreak, or I don't know, a breakup in the past, something that feels like you let go and healed from, but it still caused a lot of confusion. Why the Star in reverse? There could have even been an outside influence on your connection. Something that just kind of clouded the vision. Why the Two of Wands in reverse? So someone here hasn't healed from something from the past. It's almost like they want to disconnect from it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to deal with it. But because of that, it's like getting triggered and you're not able to move this forward. Someone here is ignoring like the elephant in the room. It's almost like, no, I'm over it. I already healed from that. That was a long time ago. I let it go. But in reality, I don't really think they have, and if anything, it's kind of festered in their like thoughts in their brain. It's almost like multiplied into this bigger thing, because it's led to so much confusion. Maybe there were a lot of options at one point, and it like created almost, I'm getting like mental chaos for some reason. This Ace of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. This is like someone that needs to take care of their mental health. So if this is you or the person that you're connected to, someone here is having a really hard time. It's really hard for them to be hopeful in this situation. It's very hard for them to change their mind and change how they think about things. This Ace of Swords in reverse and the Star card in reverse is a really tough place to be. It's not a good place to be. This is like, it could be depression. It could be just really thoughts that keep them down, like heavy thoughts. And there's no like changing their mind. It's like the light, it's hard to get in. And I feel like this is holding this back. There's no movement forward. There's a fork in the road, but we're not taking any moves. And that would be fine, but I don't necessarily know if it's because that's the best decision or if because of this struggle that's kind of going on. If there's like something bigger, like I said, it's almost like something really big that's being ignored. With this Hermit card in reverse, there's this maybe going outside for outside perspective or like looking for the answers of what we should do, which direction we should go in from outside sources. But in reality, the answer is only going to come from within. So that's also kind of something that's coming up as a blockage. That's what I see for you, my connected Libras, in the month of September. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer energy coming through. All right. My Libra friends, and that's where I will leave you today. Thank you so much for joining me for your September horoscope, friends. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Aquarian friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Okay, friends, we got a lot to cover today. As always, the first part of your reading is going to be general messages. We'll be going over the energy of September and then what you can expect in the month of September, as well as pulling some advice cards for you. And then the second part of your reading will be the love portion. We'll be starting that off with a little collective reading for all the Aquarians out there. And then we'll move into singles and connected. All right, today we're sticking straight to tarot. And so let's jump right in, my aqua babies. Of course, I'm going to pick the alien deck for you, for my little aliens of the zodiac. Right, as always, friends, let's start with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Aquarian friends. General messages, please, for the aqua babies. What's the energy for them in September? What's going on with my Aquarians in September, Spirit? General messages, please, for September. For my aqua friends. All right, my friends, it doesn't feel like you're making any moves, but you're like stressed out about it. So we'll see what's up with that. I don't know. It feels like maybe you're at a fork in the road and you're just not sure what to do. I'm getting like late night type vibes. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like there was potential here, but something just didn't grow. Yeah, feels like there was a lot of potential to learn perhaps or get to know someone or something better, and you weren't able to do that. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's younger than you. If there's even another person involved, this could just be a work situation as well that's stressing you out. It just feels like something here just, I was going to say lost its luster, which I don't have technically any cards on the table telling me that, but it just kind of feels like that, where the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be a someone, a partnership here. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye. If this is another person, if this isn't another person in your energy, this could be within yourself where you are not aligned with yourself. What you want, what your higher self wants, it's like different than what you're actually doing. Maybe you're just not moving forward or giving up on situations just yet. Why the Two of Wands in reverse? Why the Nine of Swords? Okay, well, it's like you really don't want this. Like whatever this is, you don't want it. You're not attracted to it anymore. The spark is gone. If you were one of those fireplace logs, it's like it was left out in the rain and it is not catching on fire. Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, friends. And I'm just kind of saying it like that because maybe you need to hear that. Maybe because you already know that, like maybe you're like feeling like it's not valid or justified. And the reason I say that, friends, is because it feels like someone here is ignoring something really big. It's like there's an opportunity here for an awakening, a wake-up call, a true change to happen, but I'm sensing that there's a lot of fear here actually doing that. For those of you, if this is a relationship, maybe there's children involved, doesn't have to be, but there is a page with these Two of Cups. Um, it just feels like something couldn't grow here. These people are not seeing eye to eye. There's a disconnect here. Now, whatever the issues are, we're not really sure. We just know that it's enough to keep you repeating a cycle. This could also be a karmic situation. Again, you don't have to be dealing with someone. If it is within yourself, it feels like this is a pattern that needs to be addressed so that you can like kind of break through and make some progress in your life. If you find yourself constantly in situations that just show potential, but there's no true growth there for you, it's like maybe there's a cycle there that needs to be broken because it feels like something is really keeping you feeling stuck. I'm feeling an Aquarius that's ready to gain momentum in their lives, but this is like it's almost, I'm getting the vision of like skateboarding downhill, but there's this tiny little piece of gravel that just F's it up, and it's like there's gravel on the road, man. It's what it feels like. Because it's almost like you want to smooth sail and something isn't letting you. All right. Like I said, whatever this is, it's like there's a I don't want this anymore. And maybe you can't sleep at night or you're up late at night thinking about it. Some of you might feel entangled, like you're stuck. I'm focusing on the tentacle here and looking at those little suckers. Thank you, Spirit. What can my Aquarians expect in September? What can they expect in September, please? What can they expect in September, please? There you are, Aquarius. I'm so sad that that's a star in reverse because it feels like some of you are going to be struggling. Now, of course, this story is not going to apply to everyone with every single thing. This is a collective reading. So, of course, friends, only take what resonates. But this is an Aquarius that's having a really hard time. I'm going to tell you guys, okay? And I tell you because I love you. Your lack of sleep or your lack of rest is affecting your mental health. So if you find yourself having a hard time sleeping, my friends, and then feeling real kind of negative about things, real like there's no hope, this is what it is, I can't dream big, I'm not being seen, or whatever it is, just it's like those things are kind of feeding each other. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to mom you guys, take care of yourselves. My Aqua babies, for the Hierophant reverse, please. You have a lot of Taurus, Aquarius, and Pisces energy coming through. So there could be a commitment here or something that maybe you're breaking away from commitment. Maybe you're breaking away from tradition. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why the Star in reverse? Okay, so if this is a relationship, some of you could be like, I don't know, like divorce vibes or just like non-commitment vibes because of where it's at. Now, if it's not a relationship, it just still feels like you don't want to commit. You don't want to like there's something that's expected and you're just I don't know if you're into it or something here is just not working out for you. And you're just kind of like saying no to it. The High Priestess in reverse, though, I feel like there's a couple of things that could be going on here. It's either hard to trust yourself because you're listening to outside people. So it's like there could be other people in your ear and your energy telling you how something should be, how something needs to be. And it's kind of messing with you because it's making it hard for you to trust yourself. It's making it hard for you to kind of tune in and see how you're truly feeling and what you really think, not what others think. So that's one thing that's going on. The other thing is you have completely shut down and X'd this out, just not talking about it, not dealing with it. I'm not doing it. Some of you could even be like, I don't know if there's commitment with a Taurus or commitment with a Pisces that you're not taking. Only take that as it resonates. That's going to be for a very small group, but it just feels like something here is blocked. And maybe you're breaking away, you're rebelling, you're doing things your own way. But at the same time, like I said, it might be really hard to trust yourself. This Nine of Pentacles is very single, very independent, doing things on our own. And it feels like you want to be independent, but there's something holding you down. This devil energy, I do not like this, my aqua baby, so close to the star in reverse, because this is almost feeling like depression vibes or something that like keeps you in low vibrational energy. There's a lot of regrets here. There's possibly even petty behavior or things that could be said during this time that just kind of cause chaos or tension, maybe overthinking, arguments, whatever it is. Even if it's not arguments with others, it's almost like mental arguments with yourself. It being with a devil card, it makes me feel like it's very persistent and very insistent, taking up a lot of your energy. So just be aware of that. Some of you could also be very much working, like focusing on that with this devil energy, the Nine of Pentacles. You could be just honed in on focusing on yourself, very single and independent energy, not giving to others. You could be unburdening yourself as well, getting rid of some of those responsibilities. Anything else? What my aquas can expect in the month of September? So a lot of you are ready to begin something new. What is this? What's this new journey with the Ten of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles tells me you're ready for something long term. You're ready to start investing into something new that's going to be stable for the long term. What is this? What is this about? It's something you've been planning for. This could be very slow moving. A lot of you could have a new plan for what you want your future to be like. Oh my gosh, look, the Fool again, the Fool, the Fool. You guys want a new beginning. By the end of September, you might really be thinking about this new beginning. But I get you guys not wanting to commit. I feel an Aquarius that doesn't want to conform to something. I can't blame you. My little out-of-the-box thinkers. Just make sure you're not repeating any cycles here, especially when it comes to relationships. If you continue, I'm not telling you guys that anything else other than break the patterns that aren't working in your relationship, whatever, as difficult as that might be. That could even be behaviors that you're bringing, or, I don't know, my aquas, only you know. I'm just talking internet hands here. All right, let's pull some advice cards. Advice, please, for my Aquarians. General messages for the month of September, Spirit. Advice for my aquas in September. One more. Advice for my aquas in September. Advice for my aquas, please. September. Wow, there's that Ten of Pentacles. So think of, what is that? What is your Ten of Pentacles? What is your long term? What is the legacy you want to leave? What's the nest egg? What's the vision? 10, 15 years from now, what do you want your home, your life to look like? Who are you aging with? It's like, oh, these are serious questions, my friends, but it feels like you're ready to make some decisions when it comes to that. With that Two of Swords there and that Ten of Pentacles. Advice from my aquas, please. Judgment in reverse. The Star card. So it feels like you're very undecided over, like, for some of you, it could be not wanting to give something a second chance. It's like you've had a long-term investment somewhere and you're very undecided because there's something really big about it that isn't being addressed. It might be being ignored here. Or some of you just might not want to give something, like I said, a second chance. Advice for my Aquarians. There's also a note here to like really pay attention to your mental health and take care of yourself when it comes to that. This is showing you being hopeful. This is also, this is going to sting, but this is what's coming to mind. Being realistic about false starts or new beginnings that aren't coming. Why the Ten of Pentacles? And the reason this is coming up is because there's something here that you want a new beginning on, but there isn't any real change that's being made in order to have that, in order for it to be successful. There's a lot, maybe it's even passive energy. Maybe this is even your energy, Aquarius, where you're not really making the moves, taking the steps, taking charge, really deciding what it is. This is showing me you're not going anywhere until you decide what that is. For some of you, this could also be, like I said, waiting on new beginnings that are never going to happen. It's like something else needs to happen in order for something new to truly begin. I feel like that's kind of the key to start making you feel hopeful again. Like maybe you're losing hope. If you do find yourself losing hope, it's because there's no real like plan or action being taken to kind of start getting to where you want to be. We have this Nine of Pentacles again. I'm not sure if it came out upright or reversed, but we're gonna put that there because I feel like that's glow up vibes for you. That's like you feeling independent, working on your own, doing your thing, but growing it into a bigger, if this is finances, growing it even bigger, enough to keep giving forever, you know? Whatever this is, it feels like there's a want here to mature into it. Like I said, I got something about aging as well. By the Two of Swords. King of Wands. I feel like that's you deciding what you want to do, what you want to commit to. There's something here that I feel like you're someone who really likes the attention you get, my Aquas. That's cool. You can tell me. You're an Aquarius. It's fine. By the Judgment in reverse. Why the Star? Oops, why the Fool in reverse? And why the Three of Wands in reverse? Yeah, it's time to get real, my friends. It's time to get real about something that isn't going anywhere. Whatever that might be for you. A new beginning that we keep waiting for that just didn't happen. It's time to let that go. And I normally don't say things that direct, but for real, friends, that's what I'm getting. And only you know what that is. Maybe this is something that you didn't even trust to begin with, because there's something here we're not trusting. There's also something here that we could have been hiding. We could have been hiding why we weren't taking steps forward. Again, there's something about appearances here as well, how we look to others, what others think, what others have to say. All these energies it's almost like I hate to say it this way, it's almost like energy throw up that I'm seeing on the table, because it's like so many outside pressures or thoughts, or just like, it's almost like, well, where are you, Aquarius? What is it that you feel? What is it you think? I literally can't tell what you feel, because I don't think that you know what that is necessarily when it comes to this. Because yes, you know, Aquarians, air energy, very thought driven, but at the same time, I don't really see any initiative being taken. And this is kind of telling you, pointing that out in a way where it's time to decide what it is you want for the long term, what you want to mature into. Some of you could have like a fear of commitment, total fear of commitment vibes coming through, and that's fine too. But it's like, what is it that you want for the long term? Like, do you want to be single and grow on your own, which, you know, that's totally possible. Or yeah, what are your passions? What is it you want to go after? This Judgment in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse, friends, it's like you're very intelligent. You are very logical, very practical. You normally have a very clear understanding of what's going on with you in your life. And here I'm seeing an Aquarius that doesn't, an Aquarius that's trying to turn a blind eye to a really big issue. But this is encouraging you to stay hopeful. It's like, even if things don't feel like they're getting better, there's a key here for you to continue to self-heal right where you're at today, not needing to go anywhere, not needing to do anything. It's like it's within you. It just takes a matter of like acknowledging it and slowing down and being real. All right, someone here could have been lying as to why things didn't move forward. But I see there's an ending here. There's an ending to something that couldn't take off, something that couldn't grow. We have Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. I mean, all the signs, Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay, my aquas, that's what I have for your general portion. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords in reverse. Dropping drama. Save the drama. Okay, let's move on to the love portion. Let's do a little collective reading for all the Aquarians. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my aqua babies. Can we get some messages about my Aquarians' love life, please, in September? A message for the collective on their love reading, my aquas, in September, please. Love messages for my aqua collective. Love messages for the aquas, please. We have the Eight of Wands. We'll take that upright. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. Wow. So this energy, this is an Aquarius that's like ready to communicate and get out of their comfort zone. Communicate. Okay, first of all, communicating plus Aquarius, that is getting out of a comfort zone. But I feel like it's going to help you feel better with that Five of Cups in reverse. Sadness, loss, regret that you were feeling. It feels like if you just kind of be a little bit vulnerable, it's going to help you feel better. There's that Ace of Cups in reverse. You're blocking your heart. You don't want to be emotionally vulnerable. You're detaching. A tale as old as time, Aquarius. What's going on with my aquas in September? Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. And then that, what, Aquarius, is that what you're going to say? Let's be friends. And then you're going to bail out. Because that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that Ace of Cups in reverse, and that Page of Pentacles upright. You're literally like, yeah, we're friends. Never to be heard from again. Aquas. That's you right there. With the Eight of Wands. So funny. All right, so some of you could be receiving communication that's like a wish come true. Maybe you're the one sending this communication, but whatever it is, feels like there's something in action. There's something moving. Maybe there's even travel involved for some of you, and you're getting what you want. Why the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Oh, there's two. Okay, so some of you could be connecting with someone, and it does get you out of your comfort zone because you do kind of have to loosen the grip a little bit, or like be a little bit more vulnerable than you normally would be. I still see that you're having a hard time. I'm kind of reading you as being this Emperor. I mean, you could be the Queen of Cups. This is someone who's very loving, very empathetic. So it's like there's one energy here it's obvious how they feel. There's a lot of love. And then the other one is very much in their ego. Not saying it in a bad way, but just saying like, I don't show my emotions. This is how I am. This is my role. Yeah, I understand. Like very, very technical about feelings. And the other person's just very openly emotional. And it's obvious how much they care. And it feels like you're getting out of your comfort zone or releasing something when it comes to this dynamic. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess, why the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse. So whatever this is, okay, so it feels like you might have a conversation that like needed to happen or you wanted with that Nine of Cups. It feels like you wanted this to happen. You might be traveling towards each other, but it just feels like when it comes to emotions, when it comes to love, when it comes to having a new beginning with this person or in general, like for those of you that aren't dealing with anyone, I don't think that's what you want. I feel like right now you're more into getting to know people, you're more into getting to be friends, but there is no heart connection. There is no new chance. I almost feel like we're coming together, but I'm not taking you up on this opportunity, or I'm not taking this opportunity. I'm seeing here in several places, this is not moving forward. I feel like you don't want to move forward. The thing you're extending is either friendship, or if some of you have children and there's children involved, maybe it's like you're like, this can't move forward because of children, or I don't know. It just kind of feels like most of you are just offering friendship, though. At least that's what you say, but I don't even know if you want friendship. If you're just trying to keep it cool, let's just get to know each other better. Emotionally, you're not opening up. I feel like there's something here that gets you out of your comfort zone. It's probably an emotional conversation or an interaction here. We have lots of Pisces energy coming through, and Cancer as well. It feels like you're getting over something and I feel like you're just quiet. You're not really sharing much. Why this High Priestess with the 5 of Cups, please? You're not letting something go. I don't know, guys. This is starting to get out there. Now we have Scorpio energy. Feels like you're getting over the sadness. You're not letting something go, but you're also not really letting on too much. It's almost like you have a deep understanding of the situation. You're staying emotionally closed off, not taking a leap of faith, not taking up the opportunity. Why is an Aquarius down for this, for these beginnings? What's stopping Aquarius? You're detached. You're ignoring something. You're like, I'm bored. I'm detached. Why is Aquarius so detached? Oh, that's a hilarious question, but let's do it. Yeah, you're not trusting something here. You're like, no, I don't want to. I don't want a new beginning. I don't want it. I don't want a new beginning. All right, collective. Make of that as you will. Okay, we have all kinds of signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for the collective. From my Aquarius collective. Now for the singles, Spirit. Love messages for my single Aquas in the month of September. The month of September for my single Aquarians, please. Single Aquarians. Love messages, please, Spirit, in September for my single Aquas. Love messages for my single Aquas. Oh. 5 of Swords in reverse. You letting go of something. Something that could have been said. Something from the past. You're like, oh, I'm just over it. I'm not going to be conflicted over that anymore. Love messages for my singles, please. A lot of you could be getting out of your head. There could have been a situation where maybe you felt overlooked or just getting a little moody, a little over it, like not really, maybe you lost spark with your passions. Feels like you're getting out of your head, though. A lot of you could be getting out of the house. What's going on with my single Aquarians? What's going on with my single Aquarians? Queen of Pentacles. There's 2 queens on the table. Both of them are not in the highest vibration. The Queen of Pentacles isn't taking care of herself. No boundaries. Why the 5 of Swords in reverse? Someone here could have dropped the mask and like admitted to how petty something was. And it's like, I'm just going to let that go. A lot of you could be inspired or motivated to make a move towards something that feels really stable, But I don't know, some of you are lacking like drive or confidence or passion, and you don't really want to make a move. There might be something here that you're just not ready to deal with. Maybe someone from the past or something from the past. It could even be a past issue that has you kind of keeping stuck in place, but you're kind of choosing to push it to the side and get out of your fear about it. But it feels, my single Aquarians, like in September, your spark is gone, or there's something here you don't want. You're no longer attracted to, you're not into it. Why the Three of Pentacles? A lot of you are like, I don't know if this is work related or just feels like you're working together with other people and it like brings you closer together. So I'm not sure if this is one other person or if it's actually like work that's showing up and it's just like good for you and it's showing up in love. But it feels like you're coming out of a tough place, or it just feels like there's like a sense of recovery or like good things happening with you working with others, and that feels good and stable. But when it comes to whatever this is over here that has you kind of in your feels or in your thoughts, maybe has you feeling a little impatient. It's like you're kind of over it. You're not really feeling it. I think something has you aggravated, and it's making you very undecided over what you want to do. So altogether, you might just kind of be ignoring it and focusing on work maybe because that's what makes you feel better. Make sure you're taking care of yourself during this time, drinking your water, exercising, have your boundaries, all that good stuff, because it seems like you're focused on moving forward. Maybe some of you are even traveling this month. But the self-care might be in jeopardy, and that might kind of lead you into exhaustion. I see you, like I said, being very motivated to go work towards a milestone or work towards something that feels very stable. All right, let's see. Just make sure you're not repeating a pattern this month of some sort. If something from the past keeps trying to come back and you're not really addressing it, that could be a pattern. All right. We have Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius on the table. That's what I got for my singles. It feels like you're going to be motivated and inspired, but you might also be triggered. That Judgment in reverse. Make sure you're not ignoring something really big that needs addressing, my aquas. Only you'll know what that is. Thank you, Spirit. Now for my connected Aquarians. My aquas dealing with someone. My aquas that already have someone in their energy, Spirit. Love messages for my connected Aquarians for the month of September, please. Messages for my connected Aquarians, please, in September. Some of you could be planning something. Slow-moving plans. We'll see if that comes through again. Love messages for my connected Aquarians, please. Just, it's all planning to make a jailbreak is what I heard, but I didn't say it. And then that Justice in reverse. It feels like there's something that's unfair, a contract. What's going on with my connected Aquarians? Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or are in love with someone. Lots of love here. What's going on with my aquas and my connected aquas in September, please? All right, we have the Justice reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Devil reversed. What are y'all getting into? What are you getting me into, my aquas? There you are. You're not. It's like something here isn't growing. It cannot grow. I feel like I've been yelling at you guys for months. I started reading horoscopes like last year. In my aquas, this has been repetitive, so I'm here for you. We're here for the long haul, but I just hope that we start moving through this at some point, because I love you guys. And I want to help you work through this because it feels like something here just wasn't able to grow. Now, whether or not this has been the same issue all along, I just feel like there's certain underlying things that haven't been addressed yet, like possibly within yourself, my Aquarians. Why the Justice in reverse? Why the Queen of Cups? Why the Four of Cups? I'm just feeling like I love you, but I can't move forward, or there is no moving forward here. I don't know if that's you to someone else or someone else to you. Why the Devil in reverse? There's a lot of disappointment that's happened here, my connected Aquas. Why the Fool in reverse? And why the Empress in reverse? All right, I kind of had a feeling that was going to come out. You've been repeating a pattern with someone, or maybe this is just within yourself. It's very difficult because the way you've been thinking about this, my friends, I hate to tell you, but it's a little bit on the stubborn side, or it's a little bit on the outdated side. Like, I feel like there's a message here that there could be a different way of thinking about this that would be more truthful and bring enlightenment to the situation. Only you'll know if that applies for you, my friends. I'm just out here doing the thing. There feels like something here is very off balance. Maybe even it's a legal situation that the contract needs to be broken or relooked at. I don't know. Maybe you signed the dotted line and now you don't want your name on the dotted line anymore. Whatever this is, it feels like something needs to be brought back into justice. However that is for your situation, only you'll know, but it feels like you're dealing with something here. This Four of Swords in reverse, I'm not necessarily sure if you've been able to take a break or take a time out from this. This is kind of showing me that there's a need to heal. It's almost like maybe you're too close to the situation, or maybe I don't know, maybe you guys have taken time away, but it wasn't really spent like really thinking things through and what you should do or what you want to do. This Queen of Cups shows a lot of love in the situation. There could be mother energy coming through, someone that has like unconditional love. But when it comes to this person, I feel like things haven't grown here. I feel like there's a cycle that's been repeating. If this is yourself coming through in the reading, there might be some type of self-sacrifice that you've been doing that has been a part of you probably forever, that it's not serving you, or maybe it's having you continue to relive in certain cycles. Because we are talking about love here, I kind of feel like it's just been a repeating situation when it comes to whoever this is, and it's either left you feeling like you can't grow or the situation isn't growing. I'm not sure if there's been breakthrough, but it feels like you're literally telling me in different areas, there's love here. Like there's love, but it's not going anywhere, meaning it's not moving forward. It's almost like, I'm getting the vision of like dirty water in the laundry in a washing machine, but it's just not draining. It just keeps, it's like you can't really wash in that same water. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. It's like, yes, there's a lot of love, but it's also like it's been the same over and over, and I'm not necessarily sure where it has left you. I see someone here is very detached. Again, more mother energy. Someone here, lack of boundaries, overgiving perhaps. Not really like, I'm getting the sense of not really taking care of themselves. Maybe this is you and you're just like, this is what happens when you become disconnected. It's like maybe you're even ignoring your own needs. But there's something here that's being ignored when it comes to a feminine energy. This Devil in reverse with this Three of Swords, it's like trying to break away from something that's been very painful. This Devil card, I feel like comes up for you a lot, Aquarius, when we're talking about love. Some of you could have, this to me, the Devil with the Wheel of Fortune, it's major karmic vibes. Like, not to be telling you you're in a karmic relationship, but this is kind of feeling like one, just because it's repetitive, it's toxic, and I'm not necessarily sure either of you have been growing in the ways that you want to grow. Now only you'll know. Maybe someone here could be leaving behind some type of addiction or codependency. They're trying to get out of that, but it's been very painful. Someone here is carrying a lot of pain and disappointment. Maybe there was even a breakup that happened because we are trying to unleash and cut ties with this toxic relationship. I do see that what is necessary in the situation is communication of how someone here doesn't want a new start, or someone here doesn't trust it. If you haven't communicated that clearly, you're being encouraged to. Even if you're not going to communicate it, it still feels like things are progressing forward. But there's like someone here doesn't want to start over, but it's like very stubborn thinking. It's like there's a new opportunity here. There's an opportunity to change it all, Aquarius. Change it all. Live completely differently. Yeah, this is talking to the Aquarius that isn't sure if they want to make a big change. This is saying you have the opportunities now because something here isn't taking off. Look how many times they're telling me the full reverse, the full reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Someone here isn't in love. There's love here, but someone here, there's someone else who's not. They're very guarded and very wounded. Very, very wounded. Look at that. Three of Swords upright again. Let's see what's underneath this tower since we're already here. A burden. So it feels like there's a chance to make massive change, to change it all. Change the way you live, let it crumble and see what builds back up. And it's like, yes, there's a lot of burden and responsibility that comes with that. And you're having doubts that you can provide that. But this is showing me long-term success and stability and you moving forward. The only thing holding you back is you going back and forth over what it is you want. With the Magician in reverse, this feels like you may not feel like you're in your power, but this is showing me that you are. This is just showing me you haven't stepped into it. This is showing you fighting for your happiness and reconnecting back to your feelings. All is not lost, my friends. It's not. What needs to be lost is your perspective on some things, my friends, if you resonate with that. All right, we have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Taurus again, Capricorn, Taurus again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, vibes. All right, my aqua babies, that's what I have for you. This was a long horoscope, so I cut out the charm portion for this go around. But I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, friends, sending you hugs, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.